toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Off to the races to the right. And he just kept. The Zips just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
It's complete to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Off the play fake on first down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Play action. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going for 6. Touchdown. They're going to run it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. Got it in the middle, it's Fox. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Right down the middle, working that left side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Tight ends nowadays, they're oversized wide receivers. They run routes like wide receivers. They make people miss now in space. They're guys that are now featured in offenses where in the past that wasn't the case.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw again. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Caught over the middle. It's Combs. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. He's going for it all. Makes the grab on the left side. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got him first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Akron. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. On the run, deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Zips are rolling down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. This offense starts deep in a hole. He'll start this drive firing. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Zips, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going to take off inside the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Zip. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I'll tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's...
He's got it. 1st down and more. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
From the gun, give on the inside. Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on 3rd down? They're still firing away even with this lead. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference.